What is going on, guys? Welcome to FTV Family Time Vlogs. I wanted to come on here and do a quick update on how we are driving to Florida. If you can't tell, this is a brand new 2024 vehicle that I'm in, and I just want to show you guys how we're going to be riding to Florida this year, because it's going to be a little bit more comfort. Our lease was up. We were thinking about buying it out, and we were talking to the guy, and we ultimately decided, Mom, I, and the boys, that we needed a little bit more room to stretch our legs out. And what really set us off is going to Disney last year and the last camping trip that we were just on. The trunk just was not enough storage for us. So we ultimately decided to upgrade, and I want to show you guys that now. Mom and I wanted something a little bit bigger, especially the kids. And if you can't tell, we got 3 rows of seats in this thing. I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. But let's hop out of the car and I'll show you the outside. Here it is. This is the 2024 Nissan Pathfinder. It is called the Super Black. It has the smoked out rims and it's predominantly black. It has that muscular looking front. It's very tall too. This is it. It's a pretty big vehicle. The back of it, I just love. We did opt for the SV 4-wheel drive. The main reason why we got it is the 3rd row of seats, but let's do the front first. All right, here we go. All keyless entry, like I said. This is the leg room that you have. Plenty of leg room. This is your main driving area. I love the leather wrapped steering wheel, the flat bottom, has all your controls. This has a little bit weird of a shifter, but I'm starting to like it. So you just push to park, and then you can get your reverse, neutral, or drive modes on here. Also, you could change your drive modes depending on how you want to drive on here. So you have snow mode, mountains. No, this is like more rural, mountains, eco, turbo, racing, towing, if you're gonna be towing. The beautiful armrests, which this is actually an armrest, like Mom and I could fit our arms here and not bump into each other like we used to. A lot of storage in here, does go very deep. Dual climate control, like usual. Your big touchscreen. Driver's side does have cup holders and storage. This is a grip handle that also acts as storage. And you know what I like that they did? I like this. I don't know what it is, but it's really nice. The seats, I'll tell you one thing. These seats, they are, I heard people say this online, but they are the most comfortable seats. Even though they're cloth, they're not leather. I don't really like leather. I had leather before. It gets too hot and everything for me, but these cloth seats are so comfortable to sit in. Let's show you guys the passenger side. Passenger side, you can tell here, a lot of room for your legs. It goes back even further than I can explain. You do have storage that Mom already used for her flats. It goes deep back there. Can't explain, but it goes pretty deep. So you can fit a purse, whatever you want, your flats. I'll show you the leg room. The door is pretty much the same as the driver's side. Let me hop in. I just love getting in this vehicle. The seats are just so comfortable. But here we go. My legs are fully stretched out. You can't tell, but they go very deep. There's a lot of room here. And you can see I have room to open my legs, stretch out. It is a lot bigger than the Nissan Rogue. I even feel it when I'm driving. I don't like to drive it as much as Mom does. She's used to driving bigger vehicles. But let's take you to the back and show you the back. There we go. This is the back, and you can tell, again, plenty of leg room. The boys have been using it. We have been using it for a little over a week, and they have no complaints on leg room in the 2nd or the 3rd row. Back here, you do have your dual climate control. I don't know, So you could set how the temperature is in the back. You have charging cables, big chair pockets, back chair pockets. The nice thing about this is you do have a lot of cup holders, especially for kids. You have two big ones here. You have another like little compartment, and you have two big cups down here. So that's 4 cup holders on each door, but wait, there's more. This comes down, and they each get another cup holder and a little space here. Yep. So then if you want to access the 3rd row of seats back there, there is a button to push. Right here, you push it and watch what happens. Yes, that comes down like crazy. Let me show you one more time. Look how wide these doors open. So usually doors open in the back this wide. These can open almost fully. That's how wide they open. This way you can get in easily and comfortable and have access to the 3rd row of seats back there. And in the 3rd row of seats, you do have, let me get back there. So I'm back in the 3rd row of seats. Let me pull the chair back. The chairs are fully up in the 2nd row, and I'm in the 3rd row. It might be a little bit loud because we do have vents for the 3rd row of seats. See? I'll show you the leg room. It's not ideal, but like I said, they have a lot of room. They could move their chair up a little bit for shorter legs, and then you will have a little bit more room here. Here's my legs. They do go comfortable under the seat. There's a lot of room under there. So I'm not gonna lie and say I have a tremendous amount of leg room back here. I don't. I am a bigger size person though, and I'm not comfortable. I could sit back here for a while. These seats are just phenomenal, like I said. And these vents up here, they make all the difference because it's coming right on your head. I know other 3rd row seat cars do not have vents up here like that and do not have like climate control on the base model. This does. Oh, the big thing is the trunk. Let me show you guys the trunk. Oh, and just if you were wondering, if the 2nd row passengers left and you were stuck back here to open, there is a button here too. And it, again, so it's funny, my father-in-law, he loves that feature. He's like, man, if you don't like somebody that's sitting in front of you, just hit that button, he'll go flying. Yeah, he's funny. Let's show you guys the trunk. And both sides do open up. You see, if their seat was all the way up, you would have all this as leg room. All right, let's get out and go take you to the trunk. All right, here's the trunk. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not that much of room. It does fit standard size suitcases just fine. I'm not complaining about the amount of room, and they also did something cool here. Let me show you. If you lift this up right here, you got a lot of extra compartment space. The thing is, if you just wanted to use maybe a section, like if you needed, I don't know, 2 people in the front, 1 person here, you can leave that up and put this side down. And then once that goes down, you have all this room for luggage. That's how much extra luggage room you have just by putting the 3rd row of seats down. So just by putting that 3rd row of seats down, you gain a lot of storage. So it's perfect. And then, like I said, you do have all that leg room with all this storage space. The only thing I don't like is a lot of vehicles, they carve this area out and let you put like maybe a gallon of milk or whatnot in here, but these are closed off and they're straight. Now don't mind the hair, my hat it's full of sweat already. But I did want to tell you about the features of this vehicle besides all the cosmetic features and the design features. Mom has been driving this vehicle. She says she loves it. She says it handles very beautifully, a lot better than the Rogue. It's quiet. It has that stop engine. We are loving this car. This is going to be a great car to take to Florida. We're very excited. The gas mileage isn't as good as the Rogue, but from our old Rogue, it should be about the same. And we do have a lot of extra storage now for luggage, because we do need that luggage space, because we do take a lot of luggage. I'm not going to bore you on the finances. It's about a $42,000 vehicle, and you can get good lease rates. You just got to watch if you're trying to buy it out at the end of the lease. It might not be very cost efficient to you. I kind of got that sweet spot, so if I do want to buy it out at the end of the lease, it might be a good investment. Or if I wanted to lease another car, because if I felt like they redesigned it and had better features, we can go that way as well. But it does have all your I call it AI, safety assist features. If you're veering out of the lane, it'll veer back for you. It'll tell you you're veering. It has automatic braking for people that stop short in front of you or in back of you. It has the brake if you're backing out and it looks like you're gonna hit something. So it has all that, all the safety features, and it's a nice car. I definitely recommend it. It's probably the best family car we found in a long time. The Rogue was just not it. It was just a little too small, but this really good for your larger families, or if you have a typical family of 4 and want to ride extra people around, like the grandparents. Like when we go to Florida, we have the grandparents. Now we could just throw them in the car and we don't have to take 2 cars. It'll be great. If you guys have any questions, let us know. I will be showing you exactly how we set up that trunk for Florida, the storage, and how we pack all the suitcases. We'll give you guys lots of updates, so stay tuned. Make sure you sub if you haven't, and we're going to Florida soon. We're taking that drive again, that 1,000-mile drive, New Jersey to Florida. Here we come in a brand new Pathfinder. Let's go. All right, guys, that is it. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I do want to give you a little bit of example of the driving. It is very quiet, a lot quieter than the Rogue, and it's just so smooth on the road. This is an off-road vehicle technically, so I guess the suspension's a little bit better, and that's why it's a little bit more comfortable of a ride. But it is very smooth, as you can see here, and quiet. And it has speed. It picks up quick. Look at that. Picks up very quick. I will show you that off. So right now it's turned off. Did you hear it cut off? You kind of can from my point of view. Once this car passes, I'll go and I'll tell you when and show you how responsive. All right, foot on the gas and I'm gone. It's pretty quick. Let's do that one more time right up here. It's off and gone. If you don't like that feature, it's there to save you gas. There is a button right here where it'll turn off. So you can turn it off. And like I said, I'm on a bumpy road here and I was staying flat. Don't mind the hair. I needed to get a haircut. But it's very smooth, even with all the bumps and everything.